Hello everyone, here's a really short video on how to open a data file in Minitab. Again, Minitab is a relatively easy to learn application, but you got to have some familiarity with the commands or menu items in order to get it to do what you want it to do. And so I'm going to switch here from my slide and jump over to my Minitab screen. One thing to know about Minitab is it works best in Google Chrome or uh, Firefox. If you use Safari, that does sometimes have some issues. And so if you go to Minitab, uh, when you go to minitab.com, it will look like this. And what we're going to do is go to my account. I've already signed up for my account as you would have in your proof of life. And so I put in my email. It remembers my password from my browser, but it may ask you to enter your password. You click on Minitab Statistical Software. And in this case, I want to open the web app. Again, the web app is the version that I will be using on my videos because it is a common interface between Mac and PC. There is an installable version for the PC only, but that is not available for the Mac. So the web version is the way to go. I'm going to start a blank file. And so when you click on a blank file, you will get the Minitab interface. And in Minitab, again, it's menu driven. We've got those commands up here at the top. We've got our spots down here where we can enter in the rows or cases of data. The gray space under C1, C2, C3 is where you would enter the names of the variables. And so if we want to open an existing data file, I'm going to go to Add or Open. It's going to ask me where the file happens to be, and this one is on my desktop. I downloaded it from Canvas. It's a file that we are going to use quite a bit. If you look in the Lab 2 module in Canvas, you can find it. But for Lab 1, you're using a file that you download from Canvas for that particular lab. Every lab will have its own unique data set. And the file I'm looking for is this Practice College data set. It's an Excel file. It has an Excel icon. And when I click Open, it will then spin the wheel for just a couple of seconds, and it will import this file into Minitab. And so you can see in the Practice College data set, we have rows of data. I can scroll down. In this case, I think there are 80 some rows of data. It takes a little bit of time when I scroll too fast, but I think there's 87 rows of data. And we have variables like region, public, private, undergraduate enrollment, what's the tuition, the acceptance rate, the average ACT, etc. The names of the schools are not provided, but it's a sample of 87 schools. And we'll use this data set, which is a combination of quantitative and categorical variables, for a lot of my demo videos. And so you'll see much more of this in labs to come. But for the immediate time, all we need to do is be able to open the data file in Minitab. You can take a screenshot of it to prove that. But we'll be using the menu items up at the top: data, calculation, statistics, graphs, and then view and predictive analytics. We'll spend most of our time in this course on the stat and graph menus. We will not cover everything in Minitab. There's just not enough time. Again, Minitab is a program you could use for a 2-credit course. You could use it for a 4-credit course. You could take an entire major in statistics and still perhaps not cover everything that's in Minitab. So again, we're going to pick and choose the things that we need to get us started with descriptive and inferential statistics of a traditional introductory statistics course. And so that's it. That's my short video on how to open a data file in Minitab.